Hi, and welcome to the video blog of One Body Book and Gift, an online Christian bookstore featuring books, Bibles, cultural gifts such as mugs, tote bags, Bible covers, canvas art, all kind of gifts that are excellent for weddings, holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, whatever you can think of. Edify your spirit and celebrate your soul at One Body Book and Gift. My name is Jwana Smith. I'm the owner of One Body Book and Gift, and this is the first video blog of One Body Book and Gift. In this particular episode, I want to talk about Father's Day. It's coming up Sunday, June 15th, 2014. This is going to be an interesting Father's Day holiday for me. My father, Pastor Cedric Smith of Kansas City, Missouri, just passed in February 28th. February 20th. The funeral was February 28th. And so, though I will miss giving him gifts, showering him gifts, he loved to celebrate his birthday all month long, and he loved to receive gifts, and he deserved them. He has been the best father that I feel that anyone could ever have. Of course, everybody feels that. I'm sure a lot of people feel that about their fathers. But although he is not here for me to give a gift to, I will continue to encourage men, fathers, in fatherhood. What I want to share in this particular video blog is that fathers are everywhere, and I feel that Father's Day to me is just as important as Mother's Day. I know that in our society there haven't been a lot of fathers that have stayed around, that have raised their children, but there are some. And because I have been raised by a father that did stay and that raised me and my sisters, that loved my mom dearly, that cared for his community, his church family, and all that came in contact with him, then I know what it is to have a father, and to how he was a father to all those around him, even those who he did not birth, that he did not was not involved as far as in their biological father. So what I want to share with this is that just to kind of give people that no matter what has happened between you and your natural father, to think about the people, the men that God has placed or allowed in your life that have been like fathers to you, and to focus on them and celebrate. Though, the name of the holiday is Father's Day, but if there have been men, people in the community that have poured into your life, that have made some kind of impact, then they need to be celebrated just as they were your father. When I think about fathers are everywhere, I think about my cousin, my second cousin, Robert Cushenberry, in Topeka, Kansas, and how when me and my sisters were young, we would go to Topeka, Kansas for vacation Bible school. And just like my father, he would stay up late with us. We would watch TV. We would eat ice cream, junk food. We would sleep in late. All of that kind of stuff. Those were memorable things in our childhood. And I think of him, he was like a father to me. When I think of fathers are everywhere, I think of Mr. Billy that had the barbershop, Billy's Barbershop Pace Setters on 57th and Prospect, right next to our church, Christ Center Fellowship on 57th and Prospect. And how even though I didn't really know him closely, but that he was, him knowing that my sisters and I were Pastor Cedric Smith's daughters, then he spoke to us. He was kind of in a protective way when we would come into his, barbershop. Then, he, made sure that, the atmosphere was respectful toward us as females, as women coming in, sharing about our church or however the case may be. When I think about fathers are everywhere, I think of Pastor Carl Jenkins of Grace Christian Fellowship, that how even now he has accepted the mantle or the responsibility to cover my mom and my sisters, and the fact that my father is no longer here on this earth. Then he's fathered us in the natural, and then also in the spiritual, as being our pastors for my sister, my mom, and I, and also continually ask about my other sister, Shalonda. And so when I think about fathers are everywhere, I think about my teachers. I think about Mr. Quick. That was my Comp 110 teacher at Grandview High School, and how he, taught our class, and and trained us and got us ready so that we could succeed when we started college. And so fathers are everywhere, in the community. I think of Pastor Mike Wheeler, the Superman. He runs all over Kansas City, and he was a member of our church at one time. And when we come in contact with him, he is a man of God, and he cares, and shows care for me and my sisters. And so he's a father. He's a man in the community that takes that responsibility serious, as far as being a protector, being a protector, being one that gives love, being a strength to those around him. And to me, that's what fatherhood means. And so whether you're a man that has given birth to children, or if you even have not, but if you are one who is a mentor, who has been there to not just exist, but you have something to give to those around you, then I say to you, happy Father's Day. And I pray that that God will bless you for all that you have done, and encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. No matter what society is saying about men, no matter what society is saying about fathers, I commend you and I celebrate you. And so this is Jwana Smith signing off the first video blog on today, Saturday, June the 7th, 2014. Happy Father's Day.